Thankful today that it's just 1 week before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we really are. And before the big day, we've got Rocio Olivares, the new owner of Avon Prime Meats,
Yay!
and Chef Charlie Parchen here to talk turkey to us. Hey, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
Tell us about your journey, Rocio. It's pretty amazing. You were the manager and then you became the owner.
Yes.
Tell us about that. How did that happen?
So Avon Prime Meats is like my second home.
Okay.
And I love everybody there. I wouldn't have it any other way.
My mother used to be, when I lived in Canton, she was able to come up. She was like, we have to go to Avon Prime Meats.
Yeah.
Because she loves that type of store, and yours is wonderful.
Yeah, we love pampering people, making their day better. We know our guests by name.
Oh,
we get
that's
to
so
know their
nice.
families and what they like. And then we also get to see our team members grow and fly off and everything. So it is, I think, it's a very family-oriented
Yeah,
place,
it's
and
beautiful.
I love that.
And speaking of family, Thanksgiving is coming, and you brought in a feast for us.
Yes,
we did.
So how do you make a bird look that
I
beautiful?
know. Can we preserve it for next week?
If only we could. But so I think the way that we like to roast our turkeys and the way that we like to tell people to roast turkeys is really just it's about going for temperature, and it's about going for how hot temperature and time. So
Okay.
165 degrees right in the middle of the breast and the side,
Okay.
or into the side of the thigh. And the key to getting like that dark color is anything above 325 degrees in the oven. And so
For how long?
about 18 to 20 minutes a pound.
Okay.
That's usually like kind of the
Okay, that's a
general,
good- that's a good gauge.
The general rule of thumb. But we always tell people, use a meat thermometer. That's the best way to tell when it's
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
It's no other way to tell for sure.
How do you carve this baby up?
Well, so the first thing to do is
What size is this? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I was
probably
gonna ask
about
that.
18,
These
20
work from
pounds?
18 to
Yeah.
20
Wow.
pounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how
I
many
got
people
it
would that
right.
feed? It's like 1.5 pounds per person?
this could probably feed like a hungry family of 6 with some leftovers, something like that.
Okay, that's terrific.
Yeah.
Would say up to 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I
but
better
so
order some more turkey then. I think I under-ordered.
So most importantly, letting it rest for about as long as you had in the oven. That's really important.
Really?
Just no one likes a dry turkey, and it's an issue.
No.
It's an issue every
Right.
year. But so after you let it rest for about as long as you really can. If you cut into it early just because people are starting to get hungry,
Right.
it's one thing. It's okay.
Okay, so you are cutting right now.
Into the breast.
Into the breast.
Yeah. So you
Like
just
right in the middle there.
Yep.
You find the ridge.
start at the very top, right in the center.
Okay.
And you can kind of just run your knife down. You can feel the breastbone,
Okay.
and then if you just keep your knife close to it,
Okay.
as close as you can, all the way down, you kind of start to separate the breast out.
This is beautiful. This is like an art,
It
isn't
is.
It smells so good,
Oh,
right?
so
So,
good.
so
And
good.
what do you have inside the stuffing there? I see some rosemary sprigs.
And we have
some
a whole onion.
onion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes we'll put some orange in there too.
Oh, how
Yeah.
fun.
Something like that is always good too.
Rosemary is great for turkey too. Yeah.
I know Avon. Give us the address of the place so people can come there.
It is 395 West Main Street, Avon.
395 West Main Street. You're right by Amici's, the restaurant, right? Mm-hmm. It's just right next door.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
And Carvel, yes.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
across from the
Carvel.
men's warehouse?
Yes, right
Okay,
across.
right across the street.
Wonderful. Look at that. So
Cutting it
you're
up.
going you're taking your time.
Yeah.
I think I would be hacking things up at this point.
Well, so I mean, you can obviously go as fast as you want, but
Yeah.
if you want to leave as much, or if you want to get as much meat as possible, and I'm not doing the best job of that right now, but if you want to get as much
It
meat
looks
as
like
possible,
you're doing a pretty good job.
yeah, I was
to
just
me.
going to
Yeah, it
say,
looks
way better than
beautiful.
we do.
Yeah.
and then so I like to start with the breast just because it's the biggest thing. It makes the whole turkey a little bit easier to kind of take apart.
Okay.
And then after that, you can just kind of take off the string at the bottom,
Okay.
take off the drum.
So you just kind of cut really gently right where the drum's attached
Exactly.
a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you don't even have to really cut. You just run your knife, just touch your knife to the actual bone,
Oh.
to the meat, and it'll start falling apart.
Look at that.
And you can
First
just,
turkey I've seen with strings attached.
and then after that, it's time to get to the thigh. Yeah, it's a juicy turkey.
Oh, it is
All
a
right, so
juicy
the
turkey.
breast
Juicy, yeah.
to the
Drum.
to
Yep.
the thigh.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yeah.
And the hip bone's connected to the, no.
We will quiz you next week.
I know. I'm taking notes.
Yes.
This is beautiful.
Yes,
and
it is.
what type do you offer Thanksgiving dinners for your customers? What is it
So
you
we
offer?
offer sides like the scalloped potatoes
Yes.
and our smoked pumpkin soup, our stuffing. So all of that is prepared and just ready for you guys to reheat.
Oh,
That's it. You just
Yes.
come in, you
And
buy
the-
it, and you reheat it.
That's great.
And the
So helpful.
pre-order deadline is this Saturday, the 18th.
Saturday.
This
Okay.
Saturday, the 18th.
Great.
Okay,
Is there a
pre-order
certain
for that.
time, noon or?
Probably like 5 p.m.
5 p.m. on
Yes.
Saturday. I have to say, I've done pre-ordered side dishes before. I've pre-ordered a turkey before. I mean, just being
Great
a busy
job.
working mom, it's so important to you maximize your time with your family, and it's helped me
Absolutely.
in the past.
Thank you so
I
much.
highly recommend it. And supporting local too.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much, Scott.
You're welcome.
All right.
The skin, if you
I'm
want.
gonna
Oh, I
add a
love
little
the
bit of
skin.
stuffing
Skin's
too.
always the best part.
And this stuffing, what is it made out of?
So that is our traditional herb stuffing. So that is some brioche bread, then a mirepoix, so that's carrot, onion, and celery, and then rosemary, sage, and thyme. So
Oh,
it's
my
a
word.
pretty straightforward stuffing, but we also offer a couple other varieties as well. So we have a lot of options.
Ooh, Simon Garfunkel would definitely approve of that stuffing, by the
It
way.
is so good.
I miss your
Delicious.
cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
It's cranberry and orange chutney.
You have to try this stuffing, Scott. Here you are. Thank you so much. And
I'm sorry, I
remind
can't get it
us,
in my mouth fast enough.
remind us where we can get a hold of you.
AvonPrimeMeats.com
Okay?
for pre-orders, and our address again is 395 West Main Street, Avon, Connecticut.
There
This
you have
is
it.
wonderful.
Thank you
All right.
both so much for coming to the Great Day at 9A studio, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy